Welcome to the art show, my first one on Maui. I'm Mike Garcia, and we're going to go on a tour in this beautiful venue, this garden, the sacred garden in Haiku.
What are we doing? You getting a picture of what?
Yeah, this is your workstation.
It's all good.
Whatever you say, I'll leave.
It's all good.
Welcome!
Welcome to the first painting in the art show. This is called Paki's Vision, and if you want to read about it, you can Google it. You can Google the Aloha State Spirit Law, and you'll find out who Paki is. And there's also a painting by my son-in-law of her. But you can read about it in my book, or you can Google her.
You want to show us the book?
There's the book I just came out with. It's got Paki's Vision right on the cover. And it's got over 70 pieces of art that I've done in 25 years that are illustrating a story, a New Age kind of folk tale.
Let's see the
A
cover.
sci-fi tale. Yeah. So, I'm Aquarian, so that's why the title's Aquarian. Consciousness. Okay, so the next where we go is to here. This is the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. If you've ever been to Oahu, it was built in 1927 and it was for rich people. But this is showing all the people, I call it Ghosts of the Big Palace Past. Shows all the people that have either lived there, visited there, or stayed there. And there's actually a game that comes along with it in my book.
So, where did Gary go? Why didn't do the tour?
And then this is called, ready?
I wanted to know what this was.
This is called Mother Earth is Pissed. And this is the problems that we all know about. And this is a solution. No deeds, no money, no cash. We need to change our way of structuring society. We need to go global, a global human race. And this is her cleansed from all this that's been pretty much the history of the earth up till now. Okay, and then this is a print. It's actually called Vanity, but it's a woman looking at herself when she's at a Buddha temple. And this is the Jodo temple in Lahaina. And then there's, you can see Lanai right there in the earrings. So you can get a print of that, and they're beautiful. Actually, they're better than the art itself. And you can have a print of that one of Paki's Vision over there where Mystery stands.
What's this one?
Yeah, and this is the original.
This is the original of that.
Yeah,
Right.
turn this thing on. And this is the original of that print.
Oh, it's beautiful. Okay.
Here's it.
What is this?
This is, no one's going to understand it, and I'm one of them. It was back when, but you know, there are people that say they like it, so. Something to do with yin yang, of course. And I did a yin yang series.
Okay.
This is about people having unconditional love for the whole universe, not just people on Earth. And it's kind of one of the final pictures in my book.
Why?
Why? Because that's the goal in my desire. It's just my desire. And then this one is you may not know that Princess Kaiulani, who was the heir to the next throne, if the monarchy hadn't been overthrown in 1893, I believe that there's a possibility that she and Diana, Princess Diana, share the same soul. And when Kaiulani died, their paths were almost parallel, by the way. If you Google it, they almost did the same things in just different centuries. It's bizarre. But you look at it and you think, wow, Kaiulani basically began to die on Parker Ranch on the Big Island. Diana was born on Park House in England. She, the soul of Kaiulani, could have set up Diana for everything that Kaiulani couldn't achieve in her lifetime. And then Diana moved on when she threw out all the charities and honed in on the important things in the world, like starvation and military landmines and AIDS and the disabled and the children, all that. And then this is just a juxtaposition of an actual slaughterhouse, but instead of animals getting slaughtered, the people are getting slaughtered. And they're getting slaughtered by all the little characters, Mickey Mouse and characters that we were born loving when we came into the world.
Yeah.
Packaged up and ready to eat, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. Yum, yum.
And there's Babby's revenge, of course, because right here, because she gets to eat one of these human burgers.
Oh, that's Bambi.
Yeah. Yeah. That one,
I like the menu.
yes, it's a fun piece. Think about.
Stand by it.
On this painting, I put on Beethoven's Ninth, which always stimulates me for creativity, and I smoked a joint, and I said, "Give me a vision of equality," and this is what came up. It's called Equitude. This painting, having an attitude of equality with all beings, regardless of economic or social status. So what I've done is I've taken all the principal past domination roles in history. So you've got, like, for instance, a mother and her daughter. So the inner circle are the ones that have dominated the outer circle. And I have this in detail in my book.
Mm-hmm. So mother-daughter.
Yeah.
What else?
There's king and cockroach. There's teacher and student. There's father and son. There's a pope and an amputated kid from an Angola landmine. There's a hunter and Bambi. There's differences. Whoever's most trendy is the dominator. And there's a grandmother. There's age, grandmother and granddaughter. And then there's the male dominating the female. And then there's the black and white. And here's the pet owner. And then the military, whoever's winning.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, in the Aquarian age, this is all bullshit. Domination violates equity.
I love that piece.
And then this is just saying, in the American system, but it applies to everywhere in the world. I just don't know the other world system, that we've got to get rid of the electoral college, we've got to get rid of the two-party system, we've got to get rid of other representation and represent ourselves. Pure democracy, one vote each. Okay. And of course, cockroaches, they are beings just like all of us. We're all connected. So, gotta love us, gotta love everyone. That's what Ram Dass said, is when he took him 50 minutes to say. He said, people waited 300 people for almost 20 minutes for him to say something. And finally he says, everyone's gotta love everyone, unconditionally. That was his message. Let's see here. This one is these are people like, so it's a print of it. It's called The Dawning of the Aquarian Age.
Oh,
So you break through
can you say that again,
the
please?
dawning of the Aquarian Age. And people debate, when was that? You can argue it, but I think it was when the hippies came in the late 60s and said peace and love and make love, not war, and have a
That was
happy
the
day.
dawning of the age, and the age does last for 2,000 years.
It does. And we're in it, we're into it briefly, but we're moving in that direction. And that's why I wanted to write the book. I've got 4 planets in Aquarius. I think like an Aquarian, but all my messages are coming through me from my higher self and not mine. Okay, this one I'll show up here. This is textual tourism, called textual tourism. This is the cell phone addiction. Everyone's in this beautiful ocean, and they're even on this underwater submarine, and none of them are seeing anything except their cell phones. And there's someone taking a selfie up at the top of Diamond Head. Right? And there's Wide's tour. Right? And then this one, I love this one too. People love this. It's all the animals that are mixed together that you'll never see. Like there's, you never put a pig with an elephant. My God, that would be breaking some kind of tradition. Right? So I broke that tradition. And then the interesting thing for me is the only one that's self-conscious in this whole picture is the human. The others are just right into it, man. They're part of it. But people love animals like this one. I love it too. And this is in my book several times. It's supposed to be the petroglyphs in this story of all the 9 human rights. And they're, clean air, clean water, clean food, clean, housing. No, that's how, I'm sorry, what is this one? Clothing, and then housing, and then transportation, and then, medical care, and protection, and education, or information.
All right.
This, in my story, we talk about a global library where all these rights are given if we share and not own things. This one is put